Hello, my online shooting companions. It is the Range Ronin, and today I just want to take some time addressing an observation that several of my viewers commented on, and it seems as a criticism. A subtle criticism on my grip with a handgun while demonstrating its capabilities during the range segments or at the range series of review videos. Some folks just must complain about something, and it is something that I find comical, in the sense that it is actually something to cavil about. I have been shooting firearms for a very long time, in some cases, longer than some folks have realized that they are on this planet. Over the course of those many years, I have developed my own way of gripping a handgun, which is not that much different from many others. I normally shoot from a modified Weaver stance when gripping the handgun with two hands. While I do use the isosceles stance every now and then, modified Weaver stance is the most used. Due to my experience as a Leo, this stance was firmly ingrained in my mind as to why it offered the best stance to use in a combat situation. But the stance that I use was never mentioned by any of my viewers. Yet, what came into question was that some viewers noticed that I changed my grip on the handgun, revolver or pistol, at times during a shooting sequence, or should I say, what appears to be a change in grip. You will notice that in some of the clips that are playing, my left hand does relax at times, and then regrips the strong hand. But have you noticed that my strong hand, my primary gripping hand, does not change its position on the grip of the firearm, with the exception of when I am totally relaxing between firing sequences. My left hand is my primary support hand. Sometimes, and depending on the firearm that I am shooting, there is very little surface area upon which to place the base region, the thenar and hypothenar region, of my hand against. The gun's grip, during recoil, may cause a shift in the pressure of my support hand. I simply flex the fingers of the support hand to reacquire pressure of the hand against the grip. If I am shooting slow, as I do in most of my videos, during this readjustment I am also analyzing placement of the shot that I have just fired on the target. Try to determine if I need to apply more or less pressure to bring the impact to where it is desired. My strong hand, the shooting hand, does not change position or grip pressure, unless recoil causes a shift of the firearm in the hand. Then, I have to reacquire my entire grip. During an assessment between shooting strings, both hands relax, and then the process is repeated for each string. Also, and what you might not notice, is that during shooting strings, I may move my left shoulder forward or backward slightly, as I will with my right shoulder, as I attempt to regain a solid sight picture. In other words, shooting a handgun is a dynamic event, and it takes a lot of control to master. Trigger discipline, breathing, body position, heartbeats, grip, hand position on the grip, and the list can go on. I am not a ransom rest, where the firearm is locked into place and only moves upward under recoil. I am human, and humans are dynamic creatures, full of movement, even when sleeping. Then, there is the CTS, carpal tunnel syndrome, and rheumatoid arthritis, that sometimes rears its ugly head. Sometimes, shooting a handgun aggravates both conditions, and affects the shooting that I do. I have begun wearing a wrist brace to help mitigate the effects of recoil on these conditions, and lessen the impact on my shooting that these conditions can cause. Lastly, my shooting segments are about how well the firearm performs, not necessarily how well I perform with the firearm. Some firearms I shoot well, and others I do not. I don't think that is any different from you. Some days are better than others, and I don't think that is any different from you. If a firearm operates with 100% efficiency in my hands, and I can play shots with relative accuracy on the specific day, time, and conditions under which I am shooting, would that not be more important than being concerned with the fact that I may or may not shoot a firearm as you perceive I should. So, to close this rant, enjoy my video reviews. If you feel entertained, that's fine. If you feel informed, that's even better, as that's the purpose of my video reviews. So, let me end this rant, and hopefully we will join up again. Until then, stay vigilant, stay armed, and stay safe out there.